Hey everyone, Tofu here, and welcome back to more Banjo-Tooie. Last time, we actually got a lot of progress done here in Pterodactyl Land. We fought the boss, and that's where we learned we have to actually hatch some pterodactyl eggs, and we got one of them, but we still have 3 more to get. So today we're going to continue through Pterodactyl Land, possibly wrap it up, but I kind of doubt it, because there's quite a lot to do still. Don't get hit by that guy. Get out of the swamp. Okay. Thank goodness. That is swamp, so it will hurt you if you actually stand in it for too long. So it's not wise to go through that. Oh my gosh. Hello, sir. Ow, sir. Die, sir. You didn't drop a honeycomb, sir. That's rude. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. So. Mumbo is right over there. Atop that awful land formation. So we have to get across there. There are, I think... Yeah, there are these very tiny platforms that you can jump across, but it's actually much easier to just get the wading boots over here. And this is also, like, the only other time in the game that we actually have to use the wading boots. We used them very briefly in Mayhem Temple. This is the last time in the game that they actually appear, so... Kind of sad that they don't get a whole lot of use. Can you jump up there, please? Why are you not jumping up there? That is so weird. But sure, I guess I'll just be spat out by the swamp. That was awful, but whatever. Get this warp pad here, and I believe the Globo is right behind Mumbo's skull. Yup. We still have 2 Globos. One of those is from Isle of Hags. Actually, it's probably from Jolly Roger's Lagoon, because I think we spent the Globo from Isle of Hags in Jolly Roger's Lagoon, so we actually still have an extra Globo from Jolly Roger's Lagoon. So I think that is actually the correct place of origin for that other Globo that we have. But if we climb across here before going to Mumbo's, we've got another boulder, and inside is a Cheeto page. So, let's just get that and head back. Hopefully this guy has not respawned. No, he has not, but now he has. But we already passed him, so it's not a big deal. Alright, let's get back up there. Actually go see Mumbo, because... Oh, actually, you know what? I goofed. I actually goofed. I don't want to see Mumbo right now, because there is something I believe that I have to do first. So... How do I want to get there? I guess we'll just go outside of Wumba's. I think that's probably the closest. Yeah, I actually forgot about this. Or at least I'm pretty sure I have to go here first as Banjo and Kazooie, but... I guess we'll find out. So... We want to go down this way. Down this long pathway here. To the left of Humba's. And... We're getting closer to the actual beginning of the map, but... where we actually want to go is across this little, very narrow pathway here, which if you just hug the wall, you'll be fine. And inside here, we will see some dinosaurs. Spoilers, in the dinosaur world, we see some dinosaurs. This is actually very specifically the Styracosaurus, I don't know how to say it. I don't even know if that's a real species of dinosaur. I don't know. And there we've got a shock jump pad, which we can't actually do anything with. Right now, at least. But up here, we've got all these guys. And, well, alright. So, yeah, okay. They're just gonna tell us about all the problems with their children. Hello? And their children may look a bit familiar to you, because one of the dinosaurs that we saw before in Witchy World is actually from this family. They went on the train, and we have to get them back home. So we actually have to bring the train here, because they are still on that train. They've been on the train this whole time. But this guy, I think, is sick. Yeah, he's the sick one. And this guy is too small. I don't know what happened to him, but he's just small, so that's not good. But while we're here, I mean, there's no real point in doing this now because I'll split up here again later. But before I do that, let's just do this. Ow. Actually, I mean, I don't think there's really a reason not to do any of this stuff right now, so... sure, we might as well do it. So we actually have to heal this guy, we have to take him somewhere. And this is where we actually use the taxi pack ability that we learned a couple episodes ago by now. So we'll put that guy, just stuff him in our backpack. We actually have to take him to the train. Ah! That was a bit of lag before I actually hit that guy. I was not sure if I was even going to survive there. Well, I knew I'd survive, but I didn't know if I would get hit. So now we actually have to take this guy to the train station, which we thankfully just opened up at the end of the last episode, so this is actually really good. Yeah, I think it is. This is actually the point in time that I actually do want to do this stuff, because, well, it's needed. I don't think Mumbo can actually do his magic in there if you don't talk to the dinosaurs first, because, well, I don't know, Mumbo's just a stranger otherwise. They don't probably consent to having some magic man just show up and perform magic on their children without saying anything. So you have to actually talk to them as Banjo-Kazooie first. At least I'm pretty sure you do. So Chuffy the train is still in Witchy World, which is where we got the dinosaur. So let's actually bring Chuffy over here, so that that one dinosaur can leave the train and actually go back home. And then we're going to put this other dinosaur that is currently in our position on the train, so we can heal it elsewhere, because we cannot actually heal it here in Pterodactyl Land, because the motto of this game is there's a lot of stuff that you can do, not now, but later. That's not how I phrased it before. I can't remember how I phrased it before, but you know the gist. If you can't figure something out, it's because you can't do it right now. It'll be helpful later. That's it. Hope Mom won't be too mad at me. Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know, as we have to watch you walk all the way back. Well, thankfully not all the way back, but we still have to watch a little bit. And let's see how mad she is. My lost child. She'll be cleaning out our cave for the next month. Wow. Well, at least they look happy about it. Like they're just happy to be home, I guess. But now to actually drop this guy off in the train. So let's get them out. There we go. You stay here, buddy. We'll get you to a doctor. Oh, hello. I wanted to read the sign. Yes, this train is going to a doctor, but not... Can I actually not read this sign while this guy is here? I don't think I can. What if I stand on top of it? I cannot stand on top of it. Well, I guess we'll never find out what that sign says. Oh well. It's not gonna be particularly helpful to me, but I was just curious. So, I think that's everything we gotta do with Banjo right now. So, let's just have him wait here, and then we'll do some stuff with Kazooie. Actually, I don't think there's really anything else for Kazooie to do in here. But I got this already, right? Yeah, I got that. I think that was... I can't even remember what that was. I think it was a honeycomb? An empty honeycomb? Oh, poop. No, this is why I had to bring Banjo and Kazooie here, because the Mumbo pad is actually underneath this build drill boulder. So I actually have to bring them both back here. Gosh dang it. Oh well, that's not going to be too much of a hassle. But we do got to bring Kazooie back to the train station to actually reunite with Banjo right now. And do one other thing, but you don't technically need Kazooie by yourself to do that. I love doing this. I love doing that. Okay. So, you may have noticed there was a Jinjo over there in the train station, but that's a Minjo. It's not real. Nothing is real in this game. Absolutely nothing. Die. Okay. And we'll take that honeycomb, though. So, what we're gonna do with Kazooie here is there is a Rocknut tribe member there, and we're just gonna shoot him because, well, we should. Also, I'm realizing now, I don't know what order I do things in this level anymore, because, oh my gosh, please shoot the thing over there. Stop hitting him. Land on the thing. But yeah, this is usually the last Rocknut guy that I hit. So I don't... I don't know what happened, but I know where the other guy is. But I'm just wondering, like, why do I do that guy not last? Or why do I do that guy last normally? Okay, so here's the thing, right? I know why I do this guy last is because if that guy drops the Jiggy, I can very easily go over there with Banjo-Kazooie and get the Jiggy. But the other guy that I haven't gotten yet, I have to send 2 Clockworks to actually go get the Jiggy for it. Because the last guy is in an area that only the Clockwork can reach. So when the Clockwork blows the guy up, well, it's blown up, so I can't get the Jiggy, so I have to send another one in. But now I'm questioning, like, what is actually the best way to, like, come over here so, like, I can do the Mumbo stuff, so I can, like, drill the stuff with Mumbo, and then still get that one guy that I just got, get that guy last. I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's actually quite simple. I just really needed to not come in here first. Because there's some stuff to the, I guess the left of this place. I don't know directions. But let's get that Mumbo pad open. There's some stuff to do, like, nearby in this area that I just put off to the side because I was like, yeah, I'll do it later. Like, this dinosaur stuff is my priority right now. When really I don't think there's really any reason not to do it right now other than it just takes a little bit of time. So I guess I'll do it right now. So never mind, we're not going to see Mumbo right away right now, but thankfully we have the warp pad there, so when we are ready to see Mumbo, we can get there very quickly. So, here is what we actually have to do. This is the area that has the last Rock Knight tribe member guy in there. There's also a Jinjo, and that guy's real, so we have to figure out where to get him. And there's a bunch of little holes here that I have to shoot the Clockwork into, and it's kind of like a little maze, because they kind of just all lead to each other, and you have to figure out which ones actually lead into those little holes. Not holes. I mean, they are holes, but you have to figure out which ones lead into those little caves that actually have the guys in them. So, I don't remember this exactly. There's, like, I think this one takes you up top, because there's, like, a whole other layer of these little tunnels. Yes, okay. So, I want to say we just go into the one directly to the left. Never mind, that's not a real hole. This one. I think this is the right one. I don't know if this leads to the Jinjo or the guy, but hopefully it leads me to one of them. This... Okay, no, that just leads back to the bottom. Never mind, I don't have any idea where I'm going, actually, at all. Okay, that's the... Okay, I'm just gonna blow up, because I'm out of time. I didn't hit myself. That's nice. Okay, so I think I had it confused. No shit, you had it confused. You went into the wrong hole. Idiot. But, I think it's the one directly to the left. Or not left. Right! You just went to the one to the left. It's not the left. I think it's the one to the right. Again, I don't remember which one this is. But, I know it's one of them. Okay, it's the guy. That's actually fine. Because, theoretically now, I can just, hopefully get this Jinjo and the Clockwork, not the Clockwork, I can get the Jinjo and the Jiggy in one Clockwork. The problem is I have to actually find that hole, before my time runs out. And I don't know which one it is. It might just be on the bottom, actually. I don't even know, though. Whatever, I'm gonna get this Jiggy right now, because I know where that is. So let's just get that very quickly. And are there any other holes to the right here? I didn't think it was that complicated of a thing. Like, I thought it was pretty straightforward. That's not a real hole. There are no more holes there. I thought they were both up top, but maybe that's not true. Is there another one up here? Beyond this one? Nope, that's not right. Okay, so the hole is on the bottom then, but where? It's not that one, and it's not the one over there. Is it just this one? Let's try that. I think this actually is right. This does feel right to me. This does feel right to me, so let's see. Yeah, hey buddy. Hey, the green Jinjo family is complete. That's cool. Hey buddy, can you actually go through? Well, I didn't even need to bring it back through the hole, honestly, because I can just blow it up. But, yeah, for future reference, the stuff is just, like, to the right. Like, this hole leads up top, and then you go to the right. But then you also just have to go to the right hole over there. So that is why it's actually pretty easy to remember. But I forgot about it, so how stupid am I? So there's a split-up pad up here. And we don't actually, like, really need to split up for anything over here, at least. But we do technically need to split up to actually hatch an egg, which is very far from here, but this is, like, the only convenient way to actually do it. I messed that up. I think, yeah, Kazooie doesn't really have ways to get a lot of height right now. So I think we have to, like, yeah, we have to jump like that from that place. So we'll take these shoes with her, and then we will bounce up here, because there's a flight pad here. These flight pads will not spawn until after you beat Terry, so there's no point in doing them now. There's a guy down there, but we can't really do anything with him right now. We're just gonna fly over here to this egg. And I'm pretty sure that is, like, the only way to actually get Kazooie solo over here, at least at this point in the game. Because, like, this ledge is just too high for her to get up normally, so you have to, like, fly over here. And it's like, why else would they put the flight pad there after Terry when that's, like, what you need to use to actually get to them? Though this is actually, I'm pretty sure this is the only egg that actually requires the flight pad to actually get, so that's why they put it there, but it's like, why did they put it so far away? I don't know, it feels, like, kind of complicated to figure out, but I don't know. Go home. Also, I guess I'll show what happens if you try to hatch when you are not on an egg. Kazooie just does this. It's very cute. It's a very cute little animation. I guess I kind of want to try something. I want to see if you can get up there with the speed shoes. I know you can get, like, kind of up there, but I don't think you can get enough height. So you can run in water. Yeah, like, that doesn't do anything. Also, I think you can do this to, like, yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do to get the honeycomb that was in there, but I'm pretty sure I talked about that. And I already got it with the clockwork egg, so it doesn't really matter. I could just die right now to try to just go back to Banjo, but Banjo's not that far away, so I don't mind. Plus, I like playing as Kazooie, so it's not wasted time to me at all. So let's get Kazooie back up there. I think we actually have to use the shoes again to actually get back up there, because that ledge is once again too high. But whatever, it's not a big deal. It feels like such a waste, because it's not that high, but oh well. Kazooie will get a better jump soon. But for now, she has to rely on flight pads and spring shoes whenever she can actually get them. So now I think we actually want to go back to Mumbo. And wow, I got really cocky thinking that I was going to finish off Pterodactyl Land today. Nope. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really think I was going to. Like, I was very unsure about whether or not that was doable, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to wrap up this episode just yet. We still got a little bit more time. But we are definitely not going to wrap this up today. But we will try to do all of the Mumbo stuff, because there is quite a lot to actually do with Mumbo right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Go see our friend Mumbo. I don't think there are any particular secrets inside his house this time. I've kind of had a few interesting stuff before, because, like, in Witchy World he had an empty honeycomb there, and in Jolly Roger's Lagoon he had a whole, like, other area that you had to blow up the wall with, but nope, nothing interesting here. Just Mumbo himself, which I guess is kind of interesting, but nothing outside of the ordinary. So, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do with Mumbo. Technically, we could do another thing with him, but it's completely optional, and I'll show you what that is. You may have seen a Mumbo pad right outside his house. In fact, I'm pretty sure I called attention to it, but basically what that does is that will make these little, like, platforms here larger, so it's easier to get across here. But it's like, oops, almost, I just, like, jumped right out of the swamp before they could hit me. But it doesn't, like, really matter, because you have a warp pad here now, so you can just get here whenever anyway, so it's really just kind of a waste of time to do that. So, the first thing we want to do with Mumbo is bring him over to Wumba's, because there was that Mumbo pad in front of her place. So we're going to do that. Mumbo's ability in Pterodactyl Land is Enlarge, which you could have implied because I just said it makes those platforms bigger. And it's going to make Wumba's Wigwam bitter. Bitter? I don't think it's going to be bitter. It's going to be bigger. And we need that to be bigger for a reason. That's what I'm going to say for now. Now, we want to bring Mumbo over to the Styracosaurus cave because one of the children there was too small for their mother's liking, apparently, so we have to make him bigger as well. And let's just get Mumbo across that little platform there. I think that's like the only way to actually get Mumbo across, because I think the hill to actually get up here into this cave is too steep for him, because Mumbo cannot climb very steep hills. At least I think that's how it is, but I'll check after I'm done in here. Let's perform our magic here and enlarge the small Styracosaurus. I can't remember if like something shrunk him or if he's just like naturally tiny. And we're just like completely messing with the order of nature here. But whatever. It's far from the worst thing we've done in this game. Probably. So now she's happy for beefing up my small child. Perhaps he'll find a girlfriend now. But what if he's gay? I don't know. Let me actually check this hill, because I am fascinated by this. Though if I go down this hill and can't get back up, that's gonna suck, because then I think I have to find another warp head. Okay, I thought I was wrong for a second, but I am actually right. That is a hill too steep for Mumbo. You actually might be able to just jump that. Nope. Okay, I wanna... Come on, you must be able to do this, because, like, only, like, half of that hill was actually steep. Oh, that felt good. Jump! Oh, come on. I'll give it one more try. Okay. I give up. Not that I even need to get back up there with Mumbo, but... I just wanted to try it, but... Yeah, so we can't really go back to Mumbo's right now, because... I don't think Mumbo can make any of these jumps to actually get back up there. Because he's just a little guy that can't jump. You die. So we've got to actually, like, go all the way back to the warp pad by the entrance. So that's sad and unfortunate, but I'll just cut back to Mumbo's because I have the power of editing. Sorry, Mumbo, but thank you for your assistance. Let's actually get out of here now. And make use of some of the stuff that we just did. Well, make use of one of the things we just did, because the small dinosaur getting bigger, not very helpful to us right now. Because we still have to heal the one sick dinosaur before we actually get the Jiggy for that whole thing. So, what we're instead going to do is actually go to the giant Wumba's place. And she is actually bigger inside of here. As you can see. She doesn't look that bigger, but if you actually like go closer, you can kind of tell that she is a bit bigger than usual here. But everything is bigger in here, including the pool. And if we go transform into here now, we will now become the giant T-Rex, who is still kind of small for a T-Rex. I mean, I guess you can call it that too. But we'll take him out of here now. And once again, this is kind of an underutilized transformation. Because, like, before it's like, okay, yeah, there's not a lot to do with the baby T-Rex, but it's like, they're gonna save the big stuff for the giant T-Rex, right? No, there's really not a lot to do with this guy either. Which is sad and unfortunate. It is invincible. Like, it can just kind of run through enemies, which is kind of fun. But really don't make a whole lot of use of that. So the main thing you have to do with this guy is roar at this guy here. And he'll be all scared and run away. Very slowly, I might add. So now we can go in there. But obviously not as the T-Rex because we are way too big. But we cannot have gone in there before, so now we can. So now, there's only actually one more thing to do with this guy. We have to bring him back through this little tunnel here. And you may remember seeing the switch here that had the dinosaur's face on it. This is for the big T-Rex. Only it has enough weight to actually press it. And that opens a door to that Jinjo, but we are now too big to actually get it, so we have to transform back into Banjo and Kazooie. And that is the last thing the Daddy T-Rex... Well, I didn't want to call it that, but that is the official name. That is the last thing the Daddy T-Rex actually has to do in the entire game. We never have to use it again. So, kind of sad that it doesn't get a whole lot of use for being such a cool transformation, because, like, that's a T-Rex. Like, that's awesome. Like, Mario Odyssey does a lot with the T-Rex. I mean, yeah, it came out, like, however many years later. But, like, it's a dinosaur, and you only use it to roar at a guy and get a Jinjo? That is so unfortunate. They could have had a big... I don't know, we could have, like, fought Terry with the T-Rex, or some other big dinosaur. Like, we could have fought Stomponodon or something with that. I don't know. I don't understand why the T-Rexes in this level got completely shafted and barely get any, you know, attention at all. But that is all I want to do in this episode for now. Well, not for now, because, like, the episode's over. Like, that's not like this is all I want to do in this episode for now. I'm gonna do more in this episode later. That's all I want to do in this world for now. I'll record another episode later. And next time, we are, like, probably actually going to finish off Pterodactyl Land, because there is still, like, a surprising amount of stuff to do in this world, but not that much that I think it would take more than an episode to finish. So, you know what? I'll say it right now. Next episode, we're gonna finish Pterodactyl Land no matter what. And that's a promise. Probably. Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you next time. Bye.